The Metro Vancouver Transit System, which includes bus, SeaBus, West Coast Express, Canada Line, and SkyTrain, is a safe and reliable way to get around the Lower Mainland. Everyone who rides the transit system has the right to feel confident, safe, and be free from harassment. The Metro Vancouver Transit Police is a police department that is dedicated to ensuring the safety of everyone that rides the transit system. We want to help you stay safe on the transit system and know what to do in case you experience harassment or witness a crime. Here are some safety tips to make sure you stay safe on your journey. Be confident about where you're going. Plan your route. You can use the Trip Planner app on the TransLink website, or you can call customer info at 604-953-3333. Be aware of your surroundings. Watch out for people rushing, bikes, vehicles, or buses around transit hubs. Avoid poorly lit areas. If you're traveling by train, use a designated waiting area on Expo, Millennium, and Canada Line platforms. Keep your belongings close to you. Hide any valuables in a backpack or zip bag. Keep your backpacks down by your feet. Keep your cell phones close to you at all times. Be aware of what's going on around you and keep only one earbud in so you can hear what's going on around you. Keep your children and vulnerable companions near you at all times. Hold on to your children's hand or provide support to your vulnerable companions as needed along the transit system. When you're traveling in groups, plan out a designated meeting point just in case you get separated, because sometimes your cell phone might either get lost or you may run out of battery. When traveling by yourself on a train, make sure to sit in the aisle seat in case there's somebody that sits beside you that makes you feel uncomfortable. That way, you can get up and move. If you're sitting on a vehicle with a few passengers and someone sits beside you that makes you feel uncomfortable, get up and move. When you are on a bus, sit close to the operator who can summon help if you need it. Also, there's CCTV cameras on most buses that will record everything that's happening. Transit security officers respond to calls for service on buses, the SeaBus, and bus loops and exchanges throughout the Lower Mainland. They conduct high visibility, proactive patrols. Transit security's focus is the protection of our employees, customers, properties, and revenue. Transit security officers assist the Metro Vancouver Transit Police and other jurisdictional police with initial investigation and interactions. When using the transit system, there are emergency cabinets on every platform. You're going to find a fire extinguisher, an emergency telephone, and an emergency train stop button. On the Expo and Millennium Line, these cabinets are yellow. On Canada Line, the cabinets are white. Staff also have access to a first aid kit on the platforms. Each vehicle has a speakerphone that contacts directly to the control center, and a yellow passenger silent alarm along the window that silently alerts SkyTrain control operators of a security concern. In the case of a life-threatening emergency, the doors can be opened manually once the train is stopped. On Canada Line, there are emergency windows that could be popped out during an emergency. If you need assistance, SkyTrain attendants and Canada Line attendants can often be found near ticket machines or on platforms. There are CCTV cameras all over the station, on the platforms, on escalators, on the elevators, and on most of the vehicles. If you're using West Coast Express, hosts are available on the platforms to address any concerns. On each train, there are 4 intercoms that connect to the engineer who can dispatch a conductor if needed. There is also a yellow strip that you can use to summon a conductor. And West Coast Express stations also have CCTV cameras. On the SeaBus, familiarize yourself with the muster point and life jackets, which are usually under the seat. Each SeaBus will also have a marine attendant on board. They can often be found near the middle of the vessel. Talk to a transit employee if you need help on any mode of transit. In the event of an emergency, listen to the announcements on board and follow the instructions of transit staff. If you do need to report an emergency or threat, call 911. If you need to report a non-emergency to transit police, You can call us at 604-515-8300 or text us at 877777. Texting is a discreet way to report something without drawing attention to yourself. But when you report something, we need to know the bus or train number, the direction of travel, your location, and what's going on. Together, we can make our transit system free from harassment for everyone. And remember, if you see something, say something.